for any log equation, you always want to solve for the variable, you always have to rewrite the equation into an exponential, because if you have one log, there's only one way to solve it, and that's rewriting it as an exponential equation. So you have to remember how to do that. So I always say the base becomes big. The base number is the little number over here. Becomes the big number over here. The excluded value, the one that's left alone or by itself, is the exponent. And the log value, log of x, is the one that gets left alone. So if I rewrite this, my base is x plus 2, so that becomes big. My excluded value, the one that's by itself, is my exponent. And the log value, log of 16, gets left alone. So if I have x squared, or x plus 2 squared, I have a quantity squared, so the first thing I need to do is write it twice. And then I want to FOIL. So I'd get x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 16, if I were to go through and FOIL that. So since it's a quadratic, I want to set it equal to 0, so I'm going to subtract 16 on both sides. So I get x squared minus plus 4x minus 12 equals 0. I want to see if I can factor it. So x and x is going to give me x squared. I have to multiply to 12, and then add or subtract to 4. So 6 and 2 will multiply to 12 or add or subtract to 4. If I have a negative here, that means opposite signs, and if I have a positive, that means my larger one wants to be positive. So 6 minus 2 will give me 4. Then I want to set both factors equal to 0. So I get x equals negative 6 and x equals 2. If you want to check your answer, which you should, because they're not always going to work, if I plug into my original, log of negative 6 plus 2, we'll rewrite that correctly. Log of negative 6 plus 2 and 16 should equal 2. So since I have a base, I need to do the change of base. So log of 16 divided by log of negative 4 should give me 2, but if you type it in the calculator, it's going to give you an error. So negative 6 won't work. Log of 2 plus 2. So I wanted to change the base again. So log of 16 divided by log of 4, positive 4, should equal 2, and that does work. So 2 is my answer.